794.977 into what is the current rate? 62.432. 62.432. So that's 49,632. Can you see this? 46,000, 49,632. So in a way, you can see I'm not even covering the cost of mining. I am not even covering the cost of mining. The cost of mining is 85,000. 85,000. While the net worth I'm having, depending on the current rate, it's 49,000. So I'm not even covering the cost of mining over here. But that's okay because claiming from the daily supply, it's important. I have already explained to you. Today there are few miners. Tomorrow there are going to be more miners added, and this will keep on increasing the total hash power of the system. That means from the 72 supply, I am going to claim lesser and lesser every day as the number of miners keep on increasing. So mining BTCC right now, it's important. Selling off BTCC, it's not that crucial at the moment. Day by day, as the number of miners will increase, so will be the hash power of the total system. And if the hash power increases, that means I am claiming lesser from this daily supply. So for that reason, it's important to mine right now rather than cashing it out. What you will be able to mine today, you won't get the same rate tomorrow. And how do you determine? How do you determine how much you are mining every day? Right? So for that reason, you need to know two components. Them is your total hash power. So over here you can see my mining hash fee. This is my total hash power, and this is system's hash power, right? So how do you determine how much BTCC you are mining every day? So for that we have a formula. Please note it down. Your total hash power, that is 248,000 divided by system's total hash power. Your total hash power divided by system's hash power multiplied by daily supply, that is 7,200. So I am claiming 5.70 BTCC every day from the daily supply, depending on my hash power. Now, if I don't increase the hash power, if I'm not increasing NFTs, I have 158 NFTs, right? If I'm not increasing these NFTs, my hash power is not increasing. But can I stop this? Can I stop system's hash power? If tomorrow, maybe from the 700 participants, 20 people they buy a $50 NFT and they start mining, so this hash power will keep on increasing, right? So my hash power divided by system's hash power, whatever the value you get, you multiply it with 7,200. That determines your daily mining rate of BTCC. You have to check how much it will influence. Let me just show you. Now your hash power is not going to increase unless and until you buy NFTs or you put NFTs to mining, right? It's not going to increase. So your hash power is fixed. 248,000. Your hash power is fixed. Now, tomorrow, when maybe 100 miners will join the system, right? But even with the $50 NFT. So $50 NFT is having a power of 1 kilowatt. That means 1,000 into 50. So that's 50,000. So this is your, just a minute. So this is system's hash power. And if tomorrow $50 NFTs, 1,000 miners, they get into system, maybe 100, they get into system, and they are having hash power of 1 kilowatt. So that means, just a second, 100 into 1 kilowatt. So that means 100,000 are added to this. So plus 100,000, right? So this gives a new value of system's total hash power. Now my hash power is not going to increase 248,000, right? 240 248,000 divided by the new hash power, if tomorrow, multiplied by 7200. You see this? Initially I was claiming 5.7 something, and just by 100 people getting into mining with just a $50 NFT, it's going to reduce zero point 0.1 value. And this is just a small numbers that we have just taken into consideration. Imagine when it will be very popular and thousands of miners they are being onto this. You are getting free NFTs with Boomerang. You might would have to again resubscribe, repurchase NFT subscriptions or Boomerang licenses every day. Can you imagine how many people are gonna get into this mining program? And that way, that way, you know, everybody, will keep getting lesser and lesser BTCC. So for that reason, if you are having any NFT that is sitting idle over here, please get it to mining. It's very important for you all to start mining as early as possible. And what we are doing is right now, we all know that Boomerang is gonna take time, frankly speaking. I'll update you on Boomerang as well. What happened is we are developing something that has never been thought of, never been designed, never been available for us to take up as a protocol, or maybe to take it as a something that we can look up to and design our own product. We started from scratch. We started from scratch. So Chavez had the biggest challenge, that is he could not have get inspired for the codes and everything. He had the biggest challenge of starting from scratch. The idea was beautiful. In the beta testing, we found that it is executable, it is possible, right? We made profits, and those were real time profits, right? But when we are getting into a large volume, or maybe we are launching this project on a bigger scale, at that time the problem arises. In beta testing we had limited resources, limited number of pairs. But when we broaden our horizons, when we have so many users who are already 80,000, our wallet addresses are already whitelisted, right? And there will be more and more user getting into Boomerang. So what will happen is we might not be able to achieve what we originally have planned. And this is what's happening every time when we, Chavez declared some dates. Technically, something or the other glitches appear, and for that reason, we could not get it delivered. But one thing, if you ask me about the credibility of Chavez as a person, as an individual, I 100% trust his honesty. As a person, I trust his honesty. And if you ask me, uh, he's a technology expert. I have 1% confidence on him. Chavez is one of the best we can have on the project, or as a lead developer. And the best part is that we have our CEO, so-called CEO, as the developer. We are not relying on third parties for developing our products. This blockchain has been designed by Chavez himself. It is his 2 years of work that he has delivered to us, that too in an affiliate model, which he could have easily promoted as exclusive, you know, not associated with MLM. Right? He could have delivered that as a product, but instead he chose to stand by a community which was already in a bad phase, in a bad shape. So just to support that community, he introduced his blockchain, right? So credibility, technology, expertise, everything is 100% sure for Shaviz. I have full faith. And if we speak of him as a management guy, that is the problem. He is not a management guy. He is a developer. He is a hardcore developer. And sometimes it happens, as a developer, you determine few things, but you cannot achieve that instantly. So that is what happened with Chavez. Maybe we have missed a deadline many times. Of course, it's frustrating. Even for us, it's frustrating. So you can imagine how frustrating that would be for Chavez, because we have like few $1,000s that we have put into Boomerang. But for him, BDCC, the BDC20 smart chain blockchain is also at stake in a way, right? They have traditional investors, they have traditional businesses which have bought the licenses, who have participated, or they have put interest into our product. So he has more liabilities, he has more responsibilities. So instead of getting frustrating on him, I would prefer to time. And instead of getting a product that is under delivered, or maybe it is not competent, I would prefer to have a product that is more compatible, more sustainable. So for that reason, I still today stand with Chavez. I have known him as a person, I have known him as a developer, and I think he is still the right person who can deliver this boomerang. And you may ask all your active uplines leaders, they all would agree, because we have seen that guy sometimes over delivering, and he has always done that. So have faith, and eventually you will see all the dots, they will connect. And maybe sometime later we will we will might laugh at it. We had such a terrible time waiting for the product to be delivered. So again, I would like to conclude training, and then we will go into Q&A with, we all are right now at the right opportunity and at the right time. This is Bitcoin's halving year. And he is not just going to deliver Boomerang, he has all other products already in the pipeline, which he will deliver eventually. And we are right now with the right team. You can say that. All the leaders are exceptional. Trust me when I say this to you. You choose any team, they have such amazing leaderships. If you are not able to connect to them, please try to. Network industry, it is not important to have an upline. It's important to have an active upline, right? If you are not able to connect a right upline, and with them, try to understand this opportunity. We have this master training over here. I can help you with anything, practically anything on the project. And we have other good mentors, other technical experts who are helping you in study support forum as well. So we have an ecosystem, a beautiful community of almost like 50,000, more than 50,000 community. So appreciate this, be a part of this history in the making. That's all I can say to you, right? So Grace, I think that will be all from the training side. If the Q&A, we will quickly take them, and after that we will conclude.
Thank you, Treshi. Excellent, very, very excellent training. Thank you so much. All righty. So
recording stopped.
Let us get to just some housekeeping. If you're going to ask a question, I need for you to have your video on, and I need for you to have your human face in your video in order for me to call on you. If you don't have your video on, it will, I will not call on you, okay? All right, team. So 1 question per person, per raise hand, and then you can raise your hand again. But we're only going to take so many questions because it is late where Trashit is. And please As far as any questions regarding when are we going to start, I think Trashid has covered that. So if your question has anything to do with when are we going to launch, when is the MVP is going to happen, put your hand down now, please. If your question is when are we going to launch, put your hand down. Okay? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started. And Alisa Fashion, so good to see you. Go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Trishul sir, Gaylord sir.
Yes, sir.
सर मेरी आवाज आ रही है? हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ?
Please, you may. Yes.
थोड़ा हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं?
हाँ सर, बोलिए।
तो सर थोड़ा हम थोड़ा यहाँ पर थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम में है कि फ्राइडे आते बोले थे शायद सर 11 बजे तक, फिर उस बाद में अभी तक कोई अपडेट आई नहीं, तो हमारे क्या है पूरी टेंशन में है थोड़ा।
So that is all. Listen to me, sir. That is all answered. I'm gonna answer this over here. Already we have answered that Chavez is tirelessly trying to build and deliver this. Trust me. So that all we are not gonna answer over here. Chavez is doing his work. All he is asking is to be patient with this, and he is eventually gonna deliver. Grace, can we move on to the next question?
Okay, Tashi, could you repeat that question if you ask a question in Hindi, if you read it in English? So
it was about delivery and all those things.
Okay, already. So again, no questions about when we're going to start, because that has already been answered, please. Thank you. Alrighty, go ahead, Balkandra.
Hello, Satish. Hi, Rashid. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm doing fine, sir.
Can you explain me where does arbitrage profit come from?
Arbitrage profit comes from?
Yeah.
So arbitrage is practically exploiting the price differences of the same assets across multiple exchanges. This is arbitrage, right? And so far we have included 18 DEXs. We wanted to make our DApp completely decentralized. For that reason, it was very important for us to integrate decentralized exchanges, right? So what we are practically doing is buying and selling assets through smart contracts across decentralized exchanges. So that's what we are doing, and that is how profit comes from. So just give me one second. I'll show you on CoinMarketCap how these differences are indicated. So this is CoinMarketCap, and you can see Bitcoin over here, and you can see markets. Potentially explore for all the coins that are listed on CoinMarketCap. So over here, can you see? Just a second. Markets, and markets, you will see. So you see BTCC USDT, it is 66,286 over here. 66,286, and on Bybit, it's 66, same pair. BTC USDT, BTC USDT, 66,313 and 66,286. So you see the price difference over here. Same pair, right? So 66,313, if you buy on Binance and if you sell it on Bybit, you can practically have a difference of 14 plus 13, that is $27, right? So this is called arbitrage trading, and this type of profit is called arbitrage profit. But it was possible on centralized exchanges, because over there you might be able to search differences in pricing. But we wanted to make it decentralized, so for that it was essential for us to access decentralized exchanges. and how it is possible to identify across all these dexes. It is possible through aggregators. So we have aggregators like Paraswap and OpenOcean. They are aggregators. So what task do aggregators perform? They perform the task of ascertaining the liquidities of all the dexes, and practically they give a roadmap. You can through liquidity you can determine that if you buy it on this exchange and you sell it off on that exchange, it can, what coin market did for you over here, right? So same task they are doing it for the DeFi aggregators. So that will be determine the path on DEXs, and practically AI helps us using aggregators to get this path. And when we execute trades from this path, we get profits. So that is how our profit is determined. So
Fantastic question. How do you say the name? Back.
Bhalchandra,
Thank you so much.
Bhalchandra ji.
Thank you. All right, Vitus. Please unmute and ask your question.
Okay, thank you. So I purchased a miner that was on the 8th this month, and I still haven't seen anything. So I wanted to find out how long does it take to get minted, and is that the same with each miner? Does it have to take so long to see the miner?
Good question. Thank you, Vitus.
Thank you, Vidya. And there are two types of miners that you get minted on your MetaMask wallets. So one of them is from the NFT subscription that you have purchased, right? For that, you need to put in your MetaMask wallet address on the dashboard of VAS in that yellow section, right? So whatever NFT you have purchased from NFT subscriptions, your NFTs get minted on that wallet address you submitted on the dashboard of VAS. Now it may take maybe 2 days, 5 days, because they are practically minting this in batches. So if you don't receive it, maybe 4 to 5 days, I think for subscriptions of NFTs, you can raise a ticket on VAS back office. If you have bought an NFT subscription and if they are not minted in like 3 to 4 days, raise a ticket, give them your MetaMask address as well, although you have pasted on your dashboard. In spite of that, at the time of raising a ticket, set your MetaMask wallet address, because that is officially claim your NFTs through NFT subscriptions. But for free NFTs through Boomerang licenses, they practically take time, and are basically free NFTs. You will eventually get, but when, it is not certain. And you cannot raise ticket for them as well, but you will get. You can keep a note of all the subscriptions, Boomerangs or licenses you have purchased, and that way it will eventually be delivered to you.
Thank you, Vitus.
Yes,
Very good question. And Rasidri, please unmute and ask your question. Please unmute. Please unmute. Go ahead and unmute. It's down to your left. Look down and look to your left. Where your video is. To the left of your video. Where it says stop video.
Okay. It has finally worked. Thank you. Yeah, it has finally worked. Thank you, Grace.
We can hear you. Go ahead and ask your question.
Thanks for that. Thank you so much for this presentation. I think I've learned a lot, especially around BCC. Now, my question is about, you've just been telling us about the currently Boomerang has been developed to work in decentralized exchanges. But going forward, do we see us also exploring opportunities in the centralized exchanges? Because according to me, they seem to have a lot of volume and more arbitrage opportunities. I don't know whether we have that in plan as we go on with Boomerang. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we will never be exploiting centralized exchanges for a very practical reason, that they are centralized. They are under someone else's authority. What if, it's like you have funds locked somewhere and you have given away the key to your funds to somebody else as a charge. So in decentralized exchanges, the liquidity is being managed in a decentralized manner. How? Because the systems are designed contracts. The swapping is done on smart contracts on decentralized exchanges. So whenever when you put huge volumes, the liquidity automatically gets adjusted. So it is very important if we want to have a completely decentralized product. It is very important and crucial for us to participate only on decentralized exchanges. What if another, we almost had like FTX exchange, right? It was shut down. In India, Binance and OKX and other exchanges were given a notice from the governments, and many nations are issuing warnings, and there are some legal compliances with there are issues in certain countries. So if we consider centralized exchanges, practically it is like having a certain aspects of our having certain limitations on our product. So I don't think so we will ever enter it. But we have altogether a different product, which is like coming next after Boomerang, which is again going to be a technical product, but it will be a good product and practically feasible for everybody to make more profits. So let's wait for that as well. Yes, Grace.
Thank you. Raphael, please go ahead and unmute and ask your question. Raphael, look where you put on your video, look left of that. Unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. I
Thank you.
get in late. I get in late. Actually, I and my team, we are waiting patiently, and it's rather fortunate. Some of my team members are asking, but I told them, let me get into a Zoom and ask. By the end of the May, I think we can start something, or we should just leave it like that. I just want to ask.
Raphael, we've already addressed that question, okay? As far as when it's going to go ahead and get started, we've already addressed that question. Thank you so much. Appreciate your concern. Already, Yassine? Yassine, how are you? Please go ahead and unmute.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Rashid, for the masterclass. I like that. My question is about the NFTs. I bought for license, but I don't get NFTs yet to start mining. So do you guys have any update about that? Because it's been over a month now. I've been on the same question. I didn't get any information. So, and I heard that there is some people that they bought only one license and they got more than what they got. Some of them, they got 5 NFT, 3, 2, 3, and it doesn't make sense. You know, somebody buy 4 and still wait, and somebody buy only 1 and they get NFTs. So I hope that you can get this answer.
Thank you, Yassine.
Yasin, I did not find any instances in our teams, or maybe in the Indian teams, someone have got more than the eligible NFTs. But if you have got your NFTs, these are all small matters. I have told you already that if you would have bought NFT from the subscription, there you can raise a ticket. But if you are about to claim my NFT, free NFT from with Boomerang licenses, that's still having a certain uncertainty. So for that, I cannot give you any solution as of now. It is at Chavez and team's discretion, and we will have to wait until the team is available once the MVP is launched. So maybe we can have a systems, or maybe we can ask Chavez to put a system where free NFTs can be claimed, but I cannot provide information on that as of now, because there is no support to free NFTs with Boomerang as of now. We will have to wait until team is available.
All right. Thank you, Yassine. Good question. If there is any Are there any other questions? I need for you to go ahead and put your video on in order for me to call on you. All right. With that, I think that we're done. Trashit, your training was so thorough and so fantastic. Really appreciate your time that you come and you spend in order to be able to educate us. And as always, what happens is as soon as I say last question, someone puts their hands up. Okay. Well, Stephen, I was going to go ahead and ask Trashit to take one more, but
I don't have a problem. If there is anyone else, just ask your question.
Okay. Stephen, Boyce, could you raise your hand again? Alrighty. Anyone else? Any other questions? Okay. All right. You still have to have your video on. Okay. Stephen? Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, my question is simple. Yeah, we having more than one Boomerang account, right? With the AI, would it be like working individually, or when one account is finished, then it goes to the second account to work? Or would they be working like all the accounts connected at the same time? Like three accounts, like, you know, I don't know. Just sort of want to know.
By accounts, you mean VAS accounts?
No, Boomerang license. Sorry, like I have 3 license, right? When it get launched and I'm using the AI, would it be using like one at a time, or all 3 would be connected and they all?
So whichever license you have purchased, it is having a profit ceiling depending on the value of your package, right? Now, if you would
Yeah,
have
I understand
if you
that.
have bought 3 licenses, maybe $500, 3 licenses, and if you would have submitted different MetaMask wallet addresses, so with that, when you access the dApp, the Boomerang dApp on all these different wallet addresses, there will be different profit ceilings, right? Of course, 15, but on different wallet addresses. And if you would have submitted the same wallet address for all your 3 licenses, then in total you will have a profit ceilings. If you are accessing this accounts, this MetaMask wallet addresses, obviously you cannot access all the 3 accounts at the same time as a single person, right? So it all depends on what type of license you bought and how many MetaMask wallet addresses you submitted.
Thank you. And Yassi, please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Thank you again, guys. One more question. Rashid, if there is any way we can buy BTC code, like with a swap or bridge, is it working right now? If somebody wants to buy some?
You can bridge in and you can buy using RC20 USDT.
It's working right now? Because I heard the
Yes,
last time it wasn't working yet.
No, it's working. I had practically shown that as well. Let me just quickly help you with that.
Also,
So when you access the dApp, you have this section over here, bridge. All right. So we all know that we have different variants of USDT, right? So there is TRC20, then there is ERC20, then there is BEEP20. So these are all different protocols of USDT. Then we have our own BTC20, right? So practically, when you move the same asset from one blockchain to cross blockchain to the different blockchain, right? It is not directly possible. So if you want to transfer USDT ERC20 to ERC20, it is not possible. In the similar manner, TRC20 to BTC20, it's not possible directly. So for that reason, you need to use a bridge. So bridge practically facilitates the conversion of TRC20 to BTC20. And this is called bridge in because you are bringing in fresh funds from outside to our internal systems. right? So bridge in, it's possible. Bridge out, it's not functional. Please don't bridge out, you might lose funds. Bridge in is practically possible. So what you are trying to do over here is you are trying to transfer USDT TRC20 to USDT BTC20. So you will have two different wallets. For TRC20, you will require Tron wallet, Tron link maybe. All right. And on the Tron link, you will require to connect the dApp, this bridge.bitcoin.co technology on the dApp, and you need to have
Recording in
you
progress.
need to have two assets. One is RX for gas fees, and the other is the USDT that you want to transfer in TRC20. So there has to be two wallets, first of all, and you are accessing the bridge.bitcoin.co.technology from the dApp. All right, on Tron Link Pro wallet. So on the Tron Link Pro wallet, you must have two assets. One is TRX for gas fees, and the other is USDT, which you want to move to BTC20, right? Now this funds USDT from Tronlink Pro wallet, it gets shifted to our blockchain. So our blockchain supports on BT20 network, right? So you need to submit a MetaMask wallet address over here, so that your USDT from TRC20 it's to BTC20. So bridge in is working. Of course, there will be some fees that might be deducted in TRX, as well as USDT will also be reduced. So this is one of the way which we can directly transfer USDT TRC20 to BTC20. Yes, Grace.
Recording stopped.
Umesh Mahato.
Hello.
Yes, Umesh.
Hello. Namaskar, sir.
Namaste.
Namaskar, sir.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for being allowed to ask a question. Sir, I don't have, I have question for behind this now technical session. Sir, I have question. Before Sahbe sir, US are coming, he's told me when you left this platform, he's joking. Then I block your account if you go unaware. But now, sir, what we do? We are almost 2 months, 3 months still here. We can't build the team. We don't know which time start fixing. So what we do, sir, now? Because we now make team. If I go in.
Umesh, practically there is nothing what you and I can do but to wait. There is no other option for us. And Ethereum blockchain, I'll just give you an example. Ethereum had some updates, major updates, and with that potentially there was high profit that people would have been able to claim once Ethereum would have updated. So people invested heavily in Ethereum, but it wasn't delivered on time. You can check on Google. It took almost 2 years for people who had invested in Ethereum, and the update took almost 2 years. So can you imagine, people don't question over there. Nobody questioned why Ethereum was not delivering. They patiently waited. There was nothing else they could have done. Even right now, many people, assuming that it's a halving year, people have invested in cryptocurrencies. Now, do they have any option? They don't. Unless and until market reaches its potential, you won't be able to make profits. Now your trades are already locked. You have bought something at a price, or you're waiting for the market to go. You never complain over there, do you? Nobody complains over there. Over there, Chavez is trying his best to deliver the system, and he is at a major risk. He is taking all the responsibilities, not just from the community, but from his investors as well. So all we can do is, and apart from this, of course, we understand timelines have failed. It's practically, it's open that timelines have failed, but there are reasons, because he has interdependencies. He has to rely on some, at least rely on his team as well, for them to develop few things. He cannot do everything alone, right? So he is trying his best. He is working, and trust me, again, I'm telling you this: Chavez will deliver. We know that guy. He will deliver, and he comes in. Still, he comes in every Friday, every Wednesday. Sorry, and he addresses. But what we are expecting of him is, first of all, to act like a management thing. Management, he has to do this, do that. He is a developer. He is a hardcore developer. He often jokes like he has become a CEO. He doesn't want to. So there are, instances where we expect some things from him, but he doesn't deliver in management perspective. And but still, what he is doing is something very, very exceptional. What he is delivering is something very, very rewarding. So if you ask me, can you wait for maybe a month long, maybe month more, maybe a year? I'm willing to do that, because I know the moment Boomerang will launch, I can make 3x instantly. Maybe on the very first day, I will be able to make 3x, because it has that potential. So if it's worth waiting, I think we must all prefer to wait. And as if we speak on technological terms, so he is almost on the verge of delivering it. Otherwise, why would we declare the dates? Does someone do this intentionally? I don't think so. I don't think so. Does Chavez does this every time intentionally? I don't think so. Who would like to get all the blames and accusation? Who would want that? Nobody. So somewhere he is trying his best in some excitement. Maybe the dates don't go as planned, but still he is available. He is there. He is trying his best. I can assure you of.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Aisha. Is it Aisha or Aisha?
Aisha. Aisha, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Please ask you.
Hello.
Yes, Aisha, please proceed.
Okay. So thank you. I hope you all are doing great. My doubt is regarding AI bot. So I don't know whether you have covered it like already. I tried getting this answer from my leaders too, but they told me to wait until the launch. So my question is, could we set the minimum or maximum profit percentage if we purchase AI bot, like for the AI bot to work? Could we set like minimum of this percentage or maximum of this percentage profit? Because especially after upgradation or purchase of the second license I'm talking about, because anyway for the first purchase or the current purchase we are getting three times profit anyway. So I'm asking, if I purchase AI board after after the second purchase or the upgradation of license, would be I'm confused that after purchasing boat, what if the boat trade for profit lesser than 1%? Then the profit would be lesser, right? Again, I'm reminding or mentioning about renewal or second purchase. Okay. I'm a bit confused.
That's a lot
Aisha.
for a question. Thank you, Aisha.
So,
Okay.
Aisha, first of all, understand this. You are buying a license, and that license basically practically grants you unlimited flash loans, right? So there is no limitation to how many trades you can execute, how many number of times you can execute, and you want to do it, Aisha?
I'm asking about AI boats, not about the license. So, like as I know,
So
only
AI
for the
board are
first
part of the
time,
license.
Yeah.
no, as far as I know, only for the first time we'll be getting unlimited flash loan, right?
No, it
Not
is
for the
not.
second. Oh,
The flash
okay,
loans
okay.
will be permanently unlimited.
Okay,
Practically, it's a DeFi flash loan and it is uncollateralized, so it is practically available for everybody.
yeah,
And
then my
all is a smart contract, so there is no, we are not investing into flash loan, getting flash loan. So practically, it's available for everybody. But we are in a business. We need to model this into a business. So for that reason, the profit ceilings are capped at 3x of package value. So considering if you have bought a license of $500, your profit ceiling is capped at 1500. Through unlimited flash loans, you can execute unlimited number of trades, right? And you will make the most 3x of your package value. So on 500, you are getting 1500. On 1000, you are getting 3000. So your profit ceilings are capped at 3x of your package value, irrespective of how do you achieve that. Maybe in a single trade, maybe on a multiple trade, maybe thousands of trade. You can execute as many number of trades as you want. And what Chavez mentioned last Wednesday was you will not just have one way to achieve that, to do arbitrage trading. You will have multiple ways. First of all, market opportunities will be available, like we had in beta testing, right? So that is one instance through which you can perform arbitrage trading, right? Market opportunities. Although it's not available, it's uh, as of now available on the DApp, but once it will be launched, it will be added to the DApp. So that is one way of achieving arbitrage. The second way would be through AI bots, right? The AI bots. So maybe AI bots will be free for the first time use, or maybe for a limited time. After that, we might have fee for the AI bots, right? So this is second way of achieving arbitrage. Third, they recently discovered was through the top gainers and top losers. Although I'm not clear about what they are exactly, but there will be a way through which we can determine arbitrage trading from top gainers and top losers as well, right? So there will be three types of arbitrage facilities that will be available to us once the final product is launched. And if you ask me what are all the changes, my team also asked me, sir, did you see this? I have added this or that. I'm not even bothering to check the tab. Frankly speaking, Chavez, when asked us to do the testing, we did some tests, but after that, I do not check the tab for like 2 days now. I'm not even bothering to check it. I leave that up to Chavez. Whenever he is ready, he will deliver. It's too much on the head, it's like a constantly hammering what it is, what it is. It doesn't where you divert your energy, that type of things will happen in your life. If you are constantly in a state of confusion and you constantly keep on checking, that creates insecurity, it's create uncertainty, and I don't want to be a part of that. I'm practically waiting for Chavez. I have trust on him, so I'm waiting for him to deliver, and once he will deliver, I will know all the how to do this, how to do that.
Trashid,
I will learn that way. So, yeah.
Which
yes,
Trashid, right? With the AI bots, is there a percentage that you can set it at, or is there an amount that you should set it at? How does that AI bot work? Can you be able to demonstrate that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, and I don't even bother. I wait for final product to be delivered. Once you have that, there will be an instruction manual. We will go through it. We will walk you through it, and we'll be done. Because nothing is certain. Why do we need to? If I tell you this, and if tomorrow Chavez changes something, and why he has to change? Because he is not desirable results of that. What I believe is in the thing we almost generated so much of data, but I think it was not fully. Chavez wasn't able to capitalize that data. I think so. For that reason, he had to again build something or again redesign something. I believe so. And it has to be. He has to. Whether at the starting of the training, I mentioned either change or be the change. So if Chavez doesn't adapt, he if he's not able to achieve his desired results, it makes no sense to deliver such a uncertain project. It doesn't make any sense. So unless and until he is 100% sure, he is not going to deliver for sure. That I can guarantee you.
And so when that is in the final delivery, you will be here. And once you have tested it and looked at it and mastered it, you will be here as master trainer to be able to train on that.
Yes, we will learn, and I will learn, you will learn, everybody will learn. And trust me when I say this to you, the next product which is coming, it's even more complicated. So be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, however you want to. And I can assure you, we have learned from our mistakes, so we will be more prepared and ready with the next product. And all the mistakes that we have done, we might not repeat that. So even Chavez will learn, we are learning, everybody will, and it's a amazing journey we are all covering together. This is fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. And Nashad?
Naushad Ibrahim. Hi Naushad, how are you?
Pretty good. This is Naushad. I'm from India as well. And my question is also regarding the AI bot. And I just have, it's a very simple question actually. You have two types of bots, right? One is the manual bot, which is free, and there's the paid one, okay? My question is, if it when Boomerang launches, would the paid bot be available right away, or would we have to wait for a certain amount of time before it's available?
He mentioned is he might be we might get that board free for a limited period of time, or maybe for a certain instances, right? But after that, the bot will be on subscriptions, and that subscriptions will be available on Pass. We are all Satoshis, right?
So
And he also
so the
mentioned
answer is when it launches. Yes. So the answer is when it launches, it will be available.
yes, because it's boomerang.ai, so AI bot will be available. And he had also mentioned that it won't be compulsory. Even if you want to go through manual, it will be available, and if you want to go through bot automatic, even that will be available.
Okay. Are there any other questions? Thank you so much, Rashid. Appreciate that. And that was a great question, Mr. Abraham. So any other questions? Again, I need for you to have your video on in order for me to call on you. Alrighty. Well, it's quite late. This has been a tremendous masterclass training. Every single week, I learn something new.